most important thing in the entire world for anyone is love. Doesn't matter who you are. Doesn't matter what religion you belong to. Doesn't matter if you don't belong to a religion at all. Doesn't matter what you're doing in life. Doesn't matter what you should be doing in life. You need love. It's important. It's the most important thing. And love, while being the most important thing, is also really complicated. Why is it that the most important thing is so complicated and so hard to understand? That's just the way life is, I guess. I find sometimes I see children, I was one of these, that loses track of what their parents' goals are. Sometimes, as a child, the child may hear their parent yell and scream about a certain thing, and the child may lose track of why their parent is yelling and screaming at them, and the child might lose track of what their goal is as a parent. And if it's not reinforced that the goal as a parent is for their child to become the best human being that child can become, because truly, most parents, I believe, when they yell, when they scream, when they punish, they're doing it for a reason. They're doing it because they want their child to become everything that it can become, everything that he or she can become. But sometimes, when a parent focuses a lot on punishing, the child can lose that track, that mindset, that the only thing that the parent wants is what's best for the child. And sometimes the child might think the only thing the parent wants is for me to do my homework, and my parent doesn't love me, because that idea is not reinforced by a lot of parents. That is an issue. But it's not unsolvable. Just because things are an issue sometimes, people might think it's been an issue for so long. It's been around for so long. There's no way you can solve it. But that's just simply not true. There's a lot of things we can do as a society to help others. It starts with love. It's really important to love your neighbor. It says it in the Bible, even though maybe you don't listen to everything the Bible might say. Maybe you do, I don't know you, but it does have a lot of good principles in it. A lot of different texts have a lot of good principles in it. And it's important to see what's a good principle and what's not. What's the point and what's not. Sometimes people get lost in the mindset that this is a scripture, this is a text, and this is real, and this is what's important. But in reality, what's important is the message it's supposed to be portraying. The message of becoming a better human being, and becoming something that is beneficial to society. So when I see these groups of religious people that follow these texts too literally, and they inflict harm on others, it breaks my heart, because I know that the point of that religion is not to inflict harm. The point of that religion is quite the opposite. The point of that religion is to benefit the individual, benefit people. But they got lost in the mindset that I gotta follow this. I gotta make sure everyone knows this is where it's at. This is real. This is what's important. But in reality, the only thing that's important is love. So no matter what religion, no matter what you believe, you gotta believe in love. You gotta realize that the only thing that truly matters is that you have love for others, and you gotta know that if you have love for others, others will have love for you. Because that's how this world works, and it's a beautiful thing. I've touched on a lot of just random topics, but I'm just talking. This is just what's on my mind. And I believe love's important. And maybe I don't have an agenda. Maybe I don't have a reason to talk. But hey, I like talking. And I like talking about things that I feel are important. And I feel that love is important.